So this is one of my favorite topics. 10 ways of taking photos for a person who's camera shy. My name is Bic Walker, and my aim here is to mentor makers and creators to get their hobby into becoming a business that makes them a consistent income. And hello. Hi. I have not been always camera confident. It's taken me ages to actually get myself in front of the camera and be comfortable with the camera. It's actually taken me a whole year, and I've done, I think, about 50 videos now, and I'm still learning and I'm still trying to get into my groove, and it's still quite awkward sometimes, but the more you do it, the more practice you have, and the more confident and comfortable, maybe not confident, but the more comfortable you are in front of the camera. Everyone says that if you post pictures of yourself in your Instagram posts or in your Facebook posts, that you'll get more traffic through. And it's true, because a lot of times that I post my product with myself holding it, showing some parts of my face, I get a lot more likes, a lot more comment, and hence a lot more traffic through my site. And that is because people buy things from people. Everyone likes a human face, a human touch, and even, to put things in proportion. If you're taking a photo of a building or a chair or an object, to put a person in the photo gives it some kind of human scale, and then you can tell how big things are, for example. So anyway, here are some tips. Number one tip is to actually hide behind your product. If you're not comfortable putting yourself in front of your camera, then hide behind your product. And I see a lot of florists do this, like for example, you just show your part of your face, your eyes or something. So that's an easy way of doing things. If you've got an object, put it in front of your face, just show your eyes. Number two is to play with shadows. It's so simple. You don't have to have anything sophisticated. You could use just your normal everyday equipment like a strainer, or even like outside furniture to get some stripe across your face, or a leaf, or anything that puts some part of your face in shadow, and then you can just increase the contrast up, and you can do that on your phone. So number three is to take a photo of your back, whether you be carrying some balloons, or you can take a photo of your back with a really nice scenery in the background. Just look slightly behind you, showing a little bit of your profile. The other thing is maybe to look down at something so that you're only seeing more of the top of your head. Number four is to put yourself out of focus, and you could do this with an iPhone 8 Plus or later. It's got two cameras, so if you see my phone here, it's got the two cameras. You can put that on portrait mode, and you could take photos just holding your product in front of you and focusing on your product, and then you could be out of focus. If you have a real camera, an SLR camera, you could change the aperture, and this works the same way. You just have to Google aperture, because I just don't have time to get into that in this video. Number five is to use props. So use things like your products or anything interesting to frame your face, to frame part of your face, or you could even use it to cover your whole face if you want to. Just experiment with different objects to get different effects. You can even use your hands. Like I said, if you're a painter, just splash some paint on your hands and use it to cover part of your face, just revealing your eyes. Or if you like to, just can use it to cover your whole face. Also, for example, if you're making something like scrunchie, or you're selling rings, you can use your fingers to wear the rings or the scrunchies, and use your hands to cover some of your face. If you're enjoying this video, please hit that subscribe button, because it will help me reach a lot more makers and creators, to help them with their business, and to share ideas and to share experiences and mistakes. So give me a thumbs up to tell me that you've liked this video, and if you have any more suggestions or any feedback, please don't be shy and put a comment down below, because that would also increase the algorithm. Number 6 is to use distractions. To perhaps blow something into the camera, like some confetti, or throw leaves up in the air, or throw, confetti in the air, or throw your products in the air, flowers or whatever you want it to be, so that you're putting the emphasis on the action rather than on yourself. Number 7 is to take silhouette shots, and this is fun. You're in a sunset or something, you could like jump up with just your silhouette in the picture, or you could take shadow shots, which is like just taking photos of you casting a shadow and doing something with your hands, like putting it in the shape of a love heart. Number 8 is to take far away shots. So you're using yourself as just an anonymous person in the scenery. You see more of the environment. If you have an object that's big, like a painting or something like that, you could just take a photo of you sitting next to it, or if it's a mural, you can take a photo of you far away from it. So you're concentrating more on the background. You could put a jacket with a hood on to cover your face a little bit, or you could take a photo in a really nice scenery so that the scenery becomes the focus and not so much you. Number 9 is to take a photo of a screen. So a photo of a photo, like for example, take a photo of your camera screen or your phone screen. So this makes you smaller in the photo, and it also puts the emphasis on the camera screen rather than yourself. You could even use the screen as a prop. So you can take a photo of some eyes and put it in front of your own eyes, just to make it a little bit artistic and quirky. Number 10 is to use lights. Just try different lights. So fairy lights are very effective. Gives it some kind of mood effect, or you can change some of the colors by using LED mood lights, or maybe even a night shot with a lantern in it. The light is more the focus than you are. So there are my 10 tips on how to take photos if you're camera shy. Anyway, I hope you found some of these tips really useful. And that's just 10, and I have so many more to share. So leave me a comment if you want to know more tricks and tips on how to take photos of yourself without putting the emphasis on yourself. I'll be looking at doing some more of these tips on how to use your iPhone to create different effects. It's really simple. You don't really need a great camera, especially on Instagram and Facebook. The iPhone does a good enough job for your posts. People are looking at it on the screen, so they don't need that great quality. It's all just fast visuals. For example, you could use something like a toilet paper roll, put it on the flash of your phone to create a spotlight. And there's so many more you can do, so stay tuned for those videos. If you find this video helpful, please stay on for the next video where I talk about more things to help your small business grow. Thank you.